In this tutorial we're going to look at managing events. So from the left hand menu we can highlight the Events tab and then click on Events. What this will do will show us the events that are already set up. So we can see we have 5 different events, and we go over here on the right, we can see the start date. They're all events that start and finish on the same day. Now if we want to edit any of those, we just simply, the same as pages or blog post news items, just hover over the title and then click the edit key. And that'll load up that particular event and show us what information is available. So okay, now the event's loaded up, and this is the name of the event, which will be displayed on the public website. Now in here, if you want to add more of a description, you can add it in here. And if we scroll down, we can see we have the start date and the end date. Now, if you're not sure of what the end time is, just simply, I would suggest just take a guess at what you think the event will end at. Here we have the venue. We can see we have a number of venues set up, but we're obviously not going to change it. Swords Castle. This will show us a map on the listing and a link to the map. Now we're not using the organizer field so far, so there's probably not going to be any need to fill that in. And if there is a specific website for the event, then you can also copy it in there. You can ignore the event cost if there isn't any. If there is a cost, you can fill it in there. So if you make any changes to an existing event, just click on Update. Now if you want to add a new event, just on the left hand menu, click Add New. And in a moment it'll bring up. So we can add, and we can say Keela at Swords Castle. And we're not using event categories over here at the moment, but you could use them if you wanted to. If you want to add in some more description, you can put in you type in featuring and you could also, the same as if you wanted to add a picture, just click on media and upload it from your computer. Now here you can select from the calendar, you can select start date, and we're going to say it's starting at 8 PM on the 25th, and we'll say it finishes at 10:30 also on the 25th. It's not an all-day event, and we can select Swords Castle, or we can choose to put in our own event, our own venue. Again, if there's any information here, or there's event, and if there's an event website, you can type it in there, and if there's a cost of the event, you can type it in there. Once you're happy you've got all your details, just hit the publish button. I'm not going to do this in this case. Now if you need to add or update any of the venues, you can just simply click on venues over here. And that will show these are the 5 venues we've already got set up. So if you need to make any changes, or there's anything Okay, Okay, so, and this is basically the address and details of the venue, and Swords does have a website. Now, when you're entering the address of a venue, it's probably important to go with what's in Google Maps. That will make sure that your Google Map works correctly. So always check what it is in Google Maps, and it's pretty important these days to have your, I know it says postcode here, but that's AKA air code. So again, important to have that for the map to work. And when you made your changes, just simply click on and your venue is now saved. So that's it in summary events. So you can edit existing events with the Events tab, create a new event with Add New, and you can edit the actual venues here. That concludes this tutorial.